the Jeep Gladiator have soft paint? Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So does the Jeep Gladiator have soft paint? You know, I hear a lot of complaints, people talking about the paint being soft on the Toyota Tacoma up there. Now, what they mean by that is on the front end of the Tacoma, you get chips. You know, every little rock or pebble or whatever that might hit the front of the truck causes some kind of a chip in the paint or some kind of an imperfection. So I thought I'd take a look at the Jeep Gladiator. As many of you may know, I just took a long distance trip from deep South Texas to maybe mid Colorado. About a 2,500 mile round trip. So my Jeep Gladiator was impacted by many different things on the road. I had a chip in the windshield, which I attempted to fix in a prior video. And also a few other little, not really bad chips, but little divots in the windshield, I guess. Maybe as many as 6 or 7 that I also put some resin in. But, you know, if things were hitting the windshield, they were also hitting the front of the Jeep. The grill work, the paint, the hood, even the strip right across the top of the windshield that's painted. So I washed the truck, and I kind of paid particular attention to that to see if I had any kind of chips or anything in the front of the Gladiator. You know, just to see if maybe the paint is rather weak here and can't withstand that kind of stuff. So let's kind of take a look up here at the top, and you can see right across the header there, I'll call it, and down here across the sides. These would be the A-pillars, I guess, or the external A-pillars. And then maybe here, you know, where things would impact if they hit the truck. And I will say, we did have a couple of times, one in particular, where one of those big open bed trucks, like they use at construction sites, you know, they fill them up with dirt, at least they do up there, and then they take off down the freeway. We had one pass us coming from the other direction that just showered us with a cloud of dirt and grit. And I thought for sure I was going to get another crack in the windshield when that happened. Who knows, maybe that's where I got the little divots that I have, but it was a pretty good cloud of junk. And if we were going to have any kind of chips or anything in the paint on the Jeep, probably would have come from that. But let's continue on. Again, just looking at the header here, right across the top, I mean, that's where things would impact here, as well as the windshield, where I obviously got a chip. Down the sides of the A-pillar here, and then again, just kind of along this little edge here where things might hit. Moving on to the hood, obviously, right across the front of the hood, right across here, that's where you would certainly have chips if it was going to be prone to something like that, especially on a trip like I took. Along the front of the grill, you know, these little posts in between, or spacers in between, if you will, right across the top here, maybe down here across the bottom, and into the headlight area, in this area here, and then maybe even along the sides right here. Looking over here at the driver's side, still have a little bug juice on here, but that's not a chip. And I gotta say, I am impressed. I do not see not one chip anywhere in the paint on the Jeep Gladiator. I don't know what Jeep is doing differently from Toyota, although I must say I really don't have any chips on the front of the Toyota either. I did have one in the back on the grill, but I think that was, or the tailgate area, but I think that was probably a manufacturing flaw, not something that happened after I had the truck. So kudos to Jeep. Whatever they're doing with their paint process seems to be working, because I gotta say, if I was gonna have chips, or if the Gladiator was prone to chips, they certainly would have showed up in this trip, because we went through all kinds of stuff, including driving in the mountains a little bit on dirt roads that were throwing up stuff from the cars that were in front of us. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know, do you have any chips on the front of your Jeep Gladiator? Have you ever heard that it has soft paint like supposedly the Tacoma up there does? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, shameless plug time. If you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma up there. Don't forget to click that notification bell on the way out so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, click that subscribe button real quick. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.